and I'm author of The Gentle Way, Self-Help Guide for Those Who Believe in Angels. This is part 2 of Tools for Abundance. And in this part, we're going to take up astrology. Now, if you can imagine, most people say, how in the world could astrology give me abundance? Well, let me tell you a little story. Back in the late 60s, I had a travel club. It was actually a snow ski club in Dallas, Texas. And I was making my whole living out of skiing. And one day, in the Dallas Morning News, they had a story about an astrologer in Dallas whose hobby was the Dallas Cowboys. Now, at that time, the Dallas Cowboys had never been to the Super Bowl before. And so, in this story, this astrologer gave about 8 or 10 reasons why the Cowboys would not go to the Super Bowl that year, but he said they were going to go the following year. Well, gosh, I'd never read anything like that. I had only read what everybody reads in the newspaper, the little astrology forecasts. And so I tore the page out, put it in my desk drawer, and then at the end of the football season, I pulled it out, and he had been right on about 80% of the reasons that he had said that they weren't going to the Super Bowl that year. So I said, gosh, I don't know how this guy does it, but I reserved 300 airline seats a year in advance to Miami, and eventually became the first tour operator in the nation to run a trip to the Super Bowl for the Dallas Cowboys. After that, I started really studying. I said, gosh, I don't know how this works, but I started studying astrology. And because I had a ski club and because we had parties each month and all, I scheduled all of my parties to be like Venus trine the moon or Mars sextile Venus or what have you. The ski club grew fantastically well. Lots of people got married. I had to change the name of the club from Single Skiers of Dallas to Snowmat Skiers. And with that money that I'd earned from the Super Bowl and doing so well with the ski club, I was able to start a travel agency, which evolved into a tour company, and which eventually evolved into a wholesale tour company. And by the time we sold that company, we had 3,000 travel agents selling our tours nationwide. So there you see. There are different ways that you can make money. You just have to see what kind of tools there are available to you, and don't have a closed mind. Open your mind and look around and see how something can help you, and don't close your mind to it just because it seems really different. So there you have it. Thank you, and a most benevolent abundance for you.